Hello everyone, I'm Prakash Subramanian, author of Happy Married Life and a relationship coach. I'm here to share another interesting story, and I'm sure you all love stories, right? This is a story about a couple who were in love with each other, got married. Few years into the marriage, they are not able to gel along and they are almost on the verge of breakup, citing lack of compatibility between each other. As you're aware, I coach a lot of people both within and outside of India, right? So, somebody who had seen my video had referred me to them, and the couple had come to me for a relationship coaching. So, they were saying that look, they both, the husband and the wife, right, they came with a long tail of complaints. Wife doesn't do this, husband doesn't do this, wife doesn't do this, husband doesn't do this. Like a typical Hanuman tale, as if they were on a fault finding mission. So I was just wondering, I listened to them very, very politely. I did not react. Okay? Because as a coach, the first thing a coach must have is the ability to listen to somebody's problems. Because only then you can dissociate yourself. So I was just listening to what they were saying. I allowed them to speak. It went for about a few sessions. I listened to them. And then I was politely asking them one question. Look, was it a love or an arranged marriage? Okay? The couple said, no, it was a love marriage. And after that, we started loving each other. There was a lot of opposition within the family. Then we overcame all that. Our love was so severe that we stood firm. The family stood behind us and we got married to each other. Excellent, fantastic. I asked them only one question. What happened to your love? What happened to your love? Answer me this question. When you're saying lack of compatibility, who are you fooling? Aren't you fooling yourself? If there was no compatibility, then why love each other? Why convince your family that look, she's my girl, he is my man? What nonsense is this? Who are you fooling? Which means there is love. So then remove the mask. When you see a relationship from the point of scarcity, from the point of problem, from the point of complaint, right? Then you only attract that. He said, no, look, my wife doesn't know how to cook. So what? Hire a cook. If your wife doesn't know, if that is the biggest problem, then hire a cook. Why divorce? For your information, she is not your cook. She is your life partner. This is what I told. You try to reframe the situation. What she did, no, she puts more salt, or she doesn't know how to prepare this, she doesn't know how to prepare that. Fair enough. It may be a genuine complaint. But just try to reframe the situation. She needs your support. She needs your contribution. She needs you to acknowledge your contribution. Hey, great, yeah. Despite the fact that you do not know to cook, you went to the kitchen. You did a great job. Maybe you just alter this. I can assure you, I am with you. Don't worry. You will be a great exemplary cook. This will inspire her. This will motivate her to do better next time. How you are giving a feedback? You're all employees working in various corporates, right? Corporate world teaches you how to give feedback, how to give appraisals. How can deeming your own wife who's a life partner? And the same thing I asked her. How can you deeming your own husband who's a life partner? Typically, most of the couples do this blunder of complaining. Rather, you acknowledge the contributions. Thereby, you are diverting the attention of the person from circle of concern to circle of comfort and acknowledging the contributions. You are not seeing things from scarcity, rather, you are seeing things from abundance. No woman, no men in this world want their life partner to suffer. I can assure you that is never the intention of anybody. So, where is the area which has a problem? The way you are reacting. As I said, we as humans, we are not supposed to react, we are supposed to act. Just act. There are situations where my wife, due to the fact the tomato might taste a little different, so it adds up to the salt content. So if the food is little salty, I just tell her only one word. Look, I think of you when I have my food. The message is delivered subtly. I've told this earlier as well, I'm telling this now. Alright? So what is the issue? I wanted her to take appropriate action. By noon, the action is taken. And I have been given another food which tastes extraordinary. Trust me, friends, if you are able to bring a little bit of change like this, your life, your married life will really be a happy married life. Just see this. And there are a few who take extreme pride. You know what, Macha? Today my wife prepared such a food, it's so dumb, it is like this, it is like that, and you take pride in telling your friends as if your wife has got an Oscar award. What are you doing? And she is also not, hey, dude, today my husband did this, he told me like this, as of what? Both of them had got Oscar, or complimenting each other for Oscar. Where is the love? What is supposed to be within the four walls, four corners of the house, has to remain within the four corners of the house. It should never go out. Because you're shaming another person. If you shame another person, what will you get? You will also be shamed. Is this what married life is all about? Answer me, friends. Is this what married life is all about? Isn't it deplorable? And you guys claim you're all educated. What happened to your education? Is this what your education teaches you? That's really shaming. So I brought this to the notice of the couple. They, I was able to provoke their thoughts. At least I was able to bring in that realization. They understood, okay, we will not complain against each other, rather we will look at appreciating the contributions and compliment each other. After all, they were in love. Now, post-marriage, that love slowly started dipping. One wanted to dominate other wanted to dominate. Come on. Between a husband and a wife, a husband doesn't exist without a wife, and wife doesn't exist without a husband. Right? That's why it's a marriage of hearts, not about the body. Right? So this is what I shared with them. And they were very happy that, okay, I was able to bring in a realization. And once you realize that, okay, somewhere there is, the way we see things is not the way we have to look at, that realization is more than sufficient to bring about the change in them. I brought in that realization, that's it. So, in your life, if you are having a problem in relationships, right? If you are having a problem in relationships, just observe what is going wrong. Because unless otherwise you know what is going wrong. Only if you know what is going wrong, you can make efforts to make it work for you, make it right for you. And never approach a relationship from the point of a problem. Look at it from the point of possibilities. Never see things from a point of scarcity. See things from a point of abundance. Reframe the situation. Support your partner. These are all the tips I can offer you. Remember, I can only offer you tips, unless otherwise you seek my advice. Right? So, if you need advice, if you are facing a problem in your relationship, and if you need professional advice, do write to me, authorprakashas@gmail.com, or visit prakashsubramanian.com to fix up an appointment. I'll be more than happy to guide you couples. What are you waiting for? Do it now.